I'm ready to start tearing bricks up and start fighting. I'm no cop, bro. I'll straight up get armed. I want to learn how to shoot and go train. I'm ready for the revolution, bro. Alright?
So, yeah, this is apparently one of Bernie Sanders' field organizers, just like, talking shit. Bernie, you gotta say something about this, bro. Like, you really do. Like, at this point, where you got all these people, like, just really on their Antifa energy deal, the whole situation with Hillary Clinton, I don't know, it feels well-timed to have Hillary come out and be like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying, like, yo, nobody likes Bernie Sanders, and all over Twitter they're like, oh yeah, I like Bernie, and you know what, guys, I like Bernie too. Like, heck of a nice human guy. I've actually met him. I've taken pictures with him, and like, they were once up on my Instagram, but I stopped. I'm no longer on Instagram, so it is what it is. But yeah, this is the second video that I've been able to do on someone in his campaign being really reckless with their rhetoric, particularly, oh yeah, I'm a communist, and let's just keep going.
Guillotine the rich. So, do we just seize, do we just dissolve the Senate, House of Representatives, and branch, and have somebody like Bernie Sanders and a cabinet of people make all the decisions for the climate? I mean, I'm serious. Yeah. What will help is when we send all the Republicans to the free education.
Yeah, so apparently whoever the reporter is playing the game, doing that undercover deal. And you can hear the music in the background. It's like it's real dramatic and thumping and stuff like that. But at the same time, this guy's like, just like a dipshit who's really been indoctrinated via the collegiate educational system. I mean, where you're gonna hear momentarily where he's like, yeah, man, when I got to college, I was reading all of this stuff. And the teachers and professors from within American educational the higher learning institutions have been, instead of teaching these kids how to think, they've been teaching them what to think. And we're seeing to an extent, because I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, this energy is with everybody in the man's campaign. I literally know people working for Bernie Sanders right now. That's not it. It's just a matter of, look, this is still crazy bullshit that needs to be addressed, and ignoring it doesn't particularly make it go away. And I am of the belief that Bernie don't stand a chance in hell regardless. Like, this is all political theater in the first place. But I mean, come on, guys. Like, this is the second one. I mean, I can't help but feel like there's more to be had as well.
Can you imagine Mitch McConnell? Oh God, he wouldn't survive a day. Lindsey Graham. Gulags were founded as free education. Right. The first gulag that was opened, have you heard about the Bellamore Canal? People came from America to work in the Bellamore Canal for the Soviet project, for the communist project. Wow. Beautiful thing. Guillotine the rich.
Okay, so he's sitting there talking about how they came. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. I was right. So yeah. Americans went to work on this thing. It's a beautiful thing, and this really, like, from what I'm feeling, is just like, yeah, some professor. It was put in a book, and one of my favorite lines: if you want to hide something from somebody, put it in a book. But deal is, shoot, they taught the slaves how to read, right? So now it's like, if you want to easily manipulate somebody, put it in a book as well.
Soviet project, the communist project. Wow. Beautiful name. And the gulags became a lot more political as they went on. It was a tool. It's like a boogeyman.
That's the thing. Like, political or not, you still have people dying and being treated. You know what? That's Bernie really needs to say something about the elements of his campaign, because Hillary Clinton even brought it up. She was like, yeah, it's not just him, it's the culture around him, it's the people, it's some of the people around him who have these really, really off the wall ideologies. I mean, Milwaukee's going to burn, and there's the second one talking about gulags, and oh yeah, we just sit there and throw oh guys.
We have more people in prison in this country right now than Russia did at the height of the Gulag.
True enough, and that's a problem. But that's a problem that everybody trying to fix it to an extent now, right? That's once again, this is the thing about America. America does try. Like, I just did a video, and I don't know whether I'm going to post this one or that one first, but where there's over 100 laws and reforms that were just passed here in New Jersey, and a lot of it's been criminal justice reform. And as someone who actually, has advocated for criminal justice reform, I even advocated for bail reform. I find myself seeing the results of how these great ideas have been implemented, and it's like, oh, okay, yeah, wow, yeah, maybe we should go back to the drawing board.
We do. That's a fact. I only learned this in college when I started studying the Soviet Union. Said, I'm a communist.
And you heard him say it right there. Like, I only learned this in college when I started studying the Soviet Union. And Jesus, man, I mean, we've been sending these kids off to get these college educations, and this is the type of, mindset, ideology, and mentality that's been, permeating through these spaces, particularly as we see the biological sex shift, and who's actually getting degrees in college, and what they're getting degrees in, and how a lot of that just turns around to be it's really deep. What I'm saying though is that there's generations of this. People who were taught what to think, and this is what they think.
The Soviet Union was not horrible. No, it wasn't. I mean, for women's rights, the Soviet Union is, I think, the most progressive place to date in the world.
Yeah, I'm gonna call bullshit on that, because the women run the military-industrial complex. We have women and the heights of power. There are the New York Times just nominated, or not nominated, but endorsed Klobuchar and Elizabeth Warren. I mean, everybody right now is telling us how, oh my goodness, women are the answer for everything. So by all means, like, what do you mean they're the most progressive place to date? Nah, we have let our ladies just run buck freaking wild here in the West, man. Stop it. That shit. Margaret Thatcher and Angela Merkel, and I'm speaking of West as in Western society. Here in the States, I mean, shoot, no president yet, but shoot, we'll eventually get there. Hopefully 2020, maybe with Tulsi or something like that. I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibilities here, not at all. So, I mean, what are you talking about, guy?
They leave it to the Soviets to make the most badass, most effective gun in the world. Engineering, great.
No, that's the thing. It's only any weapon that you have, gun, knife, shuriken, no matter what it is, it's only as effective as you are efficient in wielding it. Make absolutely no mistake. If you ain't got, the upper body strength to wield an AK-47, then guess what? It's completely useless in your hands. That's why he was sitting there talking about he wanted training and the like.
Destruction, the destroyer of imperialism and colonization. I mean, everywhere. That's why I want to get it tattooed on me.
Just so you don't even want it, you want to get it tattooed. Oh my goodness, this guy's a bit of a douchebag. But at the same time, once again, this is the second time that somebody who is getting paid from his campaign is out there talking some reckless shit. And it's very clear that they're not the only ones that believe this. And honestly, Bernie needs to say something. I'm not even saying fire the guys. What I'm saying is, you need to say something, my guy. You need to say, hey, look, They're joking. I mean, come on. I'd even take that at this point instead of just complete radio silence and trying to, like, and having this great shield. Thank you, Hillary Clinton. Weirdly enough, I think she maybe thrown a little interference out there for him. But having this great shield to, be like, oh no, I can't. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna hide behind the I like Bernie thing. And the deal is, I like you, bruh. But it ain't about like, it's about, hey, what's best for the country as a whole moving forward. And these morons definitely ain't it. But either ways, that's all the internet stuff. If you liked it, toss it a like. Dislike, go ahead, do that too. I ain't scared of you. Sub if you enjoy my fantastic voice and you want to get videos like this every single day. Share, because sharing is caring. And YouTube and BitChute like aren't the biggest fans of your boy over here. Bang the bell for notifications. And speak. Let me know. What do you think in the comments? Bernie need to say something. At least in my opinion. But you may feel differently. You might be like, yo, no, Bernie doesn't need to address these people that he's paying in these different spaces who are talking, violence and talking about gulags and talking about all this other, and communism and all these other long since debunked ideologies and the like. Guys. But, let me know. So you may feel differently than I do. And that's what I have a comment section for. Until the next one.